Welcome back to the AMSOIL Championship Snocross Series. Now, what you're looking at may look like Niagara Falls, but it is actually the high falls of the Genesee River. Absolutely stunning. We're right outside of Rochester, New York at the Eastern Nationals. And you guys, let's get ready for some racing.
We move into the Pro Open class. It's the AMSOIL Pro Open, brought to you by AMSOIL, the Championship Snocross Series. It's heat number 2, round 1 qualifying, Paul.
I love it. We've got the sight, sound, smell, and speed of Pro Open. Bring it home, baby.
A little jumping, but they all get off green. And look at that. Speaking of green, Zach Patton again with the whole shot out front.
This guy might not be denied today. Check it out.
Solmark comes off track on the number 8 Skidoo. He's one of the Swede drivers racing for Warner Racing. Gets back on, but it will be back in the field a ways. And there's a driver that got tangled up. Brett Bender gets together in the corner, and fortunately the rest of the guys getting around him.
But luckily for him, usually when you're the one that causes it, usually you're the one going over. It was a little backwards this time.
Well, it's still Patton out in front, Matt Judnick in second, and then Garth Kaufman in third, so that Polaris wedged between the two Christian Brother Racing Arctic Cats.
Boy, how solid is Patton now? This could be his weekend. It could be the weekend of the Pattinator.
Well, they come back through the corner, and you can see as they turn into that Air Force flyaway section, rhythm important and trying to set up as they come into this section of turns right here.
And once again, we're saying watch that inside. That outside is so sugary and marbly. You just can't get good traction out there. You got to stay inside.
And of course, as we watch them into the corner here, there is Zach Patton still out in front as there's a short shoot here that we watch, and we talk about the snow, and look at that. Johnstead off course, action all over this racetrack. He gets back on the track, and as we come back into the corner, here comes Kaufman making another charge on Juddy, and he gets together with Juddy.
Boy, that is nonstop action. Check this out. Now, we come into the corner here and watch Johnstead here at the top of your screen. He barely misses the wire there that's holding up the Z1R. He comes back on track. Check out what he gathers here. His flag of choice, Polaris.
Flying the colors, as we would like to say. Now, let's take a look as Kaufman tries to get around the number 58, Matt Judnick. Takes the inside, little contact there, nudged him out a bit, and Kaufman moving into second place.
I don't know. I'm staying on the side of Kaufman there. Now, look, he came in there, it's all sugary, marbly. He grabbed his brake. The thing didn't slow down. I'm on Garth's side. That wasn't intentional.
A racer. There we go. Juddy's in third place right now, but Judnick will not, or rather, Johnstead will not be denied. He's still charging for that third place.
Man, those two cats better look out because there's one fast Polaris coming at him with Johnstead at the helm.
Well, it's still Patton out in front, Kaufman in second, and Kaufman watching Zach Patton's every move, trying to set him up someplace on this racetrack to take and win this heat.
Boy, how even are those two cats out of Christian Brothers Racing? Whoever set those things up, they did a great job. They are just perfect.
Johnstead does sit in third place now as the Cats lead him through the Air Force flyaway. Here comes Patton. He's going to go in deep. And look at Kaufman. Squares up almost a 90-degree turn to try to get around him.
Look at that. Now, Patton's blocking the inside, which is the right thing to do, but he came in a little too hot, went up a little too high. Garth gets underneath him, but he had the right idea. Block the inside. He just broke too late.
Well, Kaufman will move past his teammate to take the lead. It's still the two of the Christian Brother Arctic Cats out in front, and that AMSOIL Air Force Polaris of Andrew Johnstead in third place. They come back through. This Air Force flyaway section has eaten up a number of drivers this afternoon. Kaufman makes it through that area.
Boy, those two cats are running perfect.
Well, they come back up to the AMSOIL finish line. It's going to be Garth Kaufman out in first place. Zach Patton will come across in second. And in third place, that is the Polaris of Andrew Johnstead. Speaking of Andrew Johnstead, his team owner and motivator, Steve Shearing's with our Misha Johnson.
Well, one of the things that we do in addition to making our sleds go really fast, we have to make sure they go stop really fast. So before every race and during the week, we change the brake fluid, put new AMSOIL brake fluid in there, check the brake pads, and check the brake rotor to make sure that everything's functioning in the environment we're in. It has to be maintained very highly. Just like on a trail sled, it's important that you make sure your brake fluid's clean and that your brakes are working properly, because in our sport, stopping is just as important as going fast.
There's plenty of action ahead on the AMSOIL Championship Snocross Series. March 6th and 7th, the Hayward 300 at the LCO Casino in Hayward, Wisconsin, home to the world's largest collection of snow groomers in the world. March 19th through the 21st, it's the Nielsen Enterprise Grand Finale at Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. If you can't get to the race, watch it live at isocracing.com, and you can get the link at versus.com.
When the AMSOIL Championship Snocross Series returns, find out if hometown hero Brett Bender makes his fellow New Yorkers proud. Would you believe freestyle superstar Paul Thacker was once a banker? And fellow slednecker Matt Tinger is an attorney. Check out their career change and the changes they made to their sleds.
We obviously have the seat grab bowl. This is for catching my feet when I'm losing the sled when I'm backflipping. Just kidding. And we have the Fox Evils, and these are a necessity for any freestyle rider. Fantastic shocks. Then down here you'll see we have the custom white CNA Pro skis. These two, cannot live without them. This happens to be equipped with a Bikeman Performance 600 mod. As you can see, the nice shiny head. We do a few mods, a few, obvious shock package stuff, and then we rip it off the rim. That's my sled.